Eric.
Morning. That was good timing.
Oh, don't tell me. Your 6 numbers have come up.
Fell off the back of a lorry.
Even so, I must have set you back a bit.
I drive a hard bargain.
It's funny you should say that, Eric. So do I.
And what does that mean?
I want to talk to you about my pay packet.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. It's brown and got writing all over it.
I'm being serious, Eric.
And so am I. Now, come on. Stop being boring. And do something useful.
Have you missed a bit?
I'm counting tears.
Tears?
Well, the tears on the wedding cake. I mean, you don't want a skyscraper. Then again, you don't want a one up, one down either.
Betty.
Oh, heck, I've just remembered. We've got to organise the wedding reception venue.
We're checking out a venue this afternoon.
Well, I'm sorry, Linda, love, but I'm going to need a bit more notice than that. I mean, I might not be able to get the time off work.
It's okay. Mum and Dave are taking me. We're seeing the banqueting manager at the Coppice.
Coppice, that's posh, that'll cost you an arm and a leg.
It's all right, we're getting a discount. Terry's cousin's a friend of the manager, so it's all under control.
Morning, all. Is my 9 o'clock in yet?
Yeah, just arrived.
Oh, wait, is that the time? I better get my skates on, else Alan Turner will be giving me my marching orders. Now, good luck with the Coppice, but you be careful, young lady, because I know what hotel managers are like. Do you know, they'd try and take over the whole of the wedding arrangements if you don't watch them. Right, I'll see you both. Draw.
Bye.
Gosh, she's gonna be taking over the whole honeymoon next. Tell me which side of the bed I'm gonna sleep on.
Look on the bright side. At least she's helping with your wedding, not organising a petition against it.
Are you sure you don't want a brew?
Seth, I'm a nearly married man. Getting the sack for my lingering's the last thing I need.
I'm glad you're taking your forthcoming nuptials so seriously.
Yeah, well, not half as serious as Linda. She worries me, Seth.
How do you mean?
Well, she says she hasn't, but I reckon she's got her heart set on a grand affair.
So?
I haven't got a grand.
Then have an affair, it's cheaper.
No, I'm serious, Seth. It's not just about saving money. We just haven't got it. I'd apply for an overdraft if I thought they'd give me one.
Take a tip from a seasoned veteran. Let her have a big day and bite the bullet. It's worth every penny. Compared to alternative.
What's that?
Henpecking and aggravation for the rest of your days.
Rachel?
Hi, I hope I'm not disturbing your breakfast. Only I thought I'd come early this morning. I've got a lot to get through today. Oh, before I forget, do you think Faye would show me how to use the internet?
Rachel! What an unexpected pleasure.
Look, now Faye's back.
What? Spit it out.
Well, now Faye's back.
Do you know, it's the first time I've ever seen you stuck for words. I like people to be straight with me, Steve. That's why I came.
Rachel, working for me was only a temporary measure. You did realise that, didn't you?
No. I must have been sidetracked busting a gut for you.
At least you got a taste of a proper job, eh, Rachel? It's bound to stand you in good stead for the future.
Who knows? Maybe one day I might be a pro, like you.
Terry, I'm sorry to bother you, but now you're the new Archbishop of the local Church Action Committee, could I just remind you about the state of the local village graveyard? I mean, folk have stopped bringing flowers to graveside. They pack strimmers instead.
Well, I'll see what I can do, Betty.
Yeah, thanks, love. Because I've already had a word with Viv Windsor, your partner in crime. I'm surprised she finds time to do all this community work. And I think you make a good team pair of you, working on local affairs.
Oh, I do hope so. We're both very committed.
They're not expensive, if that's what you're thinking.
I'm not. I just don't want to be Miss Frump of the Year. I mean, American Tan, is that what you got?
What do you expect, Vivian Westwood?
How am I supposed to look my best at the Woolpack?
They come for the booze, love, not a squint at your legs.
Speak for yourself.
Have you seen my blue trainers, Mum?
They're packed, all ready for tomorrow.
Well, what am I supposed to wear now?
Well, your white ones, they're in the kitchen.
You want to get your act together, Scott? We won't be around to hold your hand once you're in the army.
I can't believe you're joining up tomorrow.
I'll be all right, Mum. You'll see.
Ta-da! How about that, eh? Can't have you turning up to meet your fellow squaddies with your mum's old vanity case.
Yeah, thanks. I'll better go transfer my gear.
What's the matter now? I thought you'd be pleased.
You could have bought him something else, Vic. Something to remember us by. You just can't wait to get rid of him, can you?
Oh, not that again. It's trying to be practical. Anyway, it's not the only thing I'm buying him.
What else did you have in mind? A road map?
I need to get some cash together. Don't worry, I am coming. Take care.
Pass us the one on the top, will you?
You've got some nerve. It's OK to throw money in any direction but at me.
And what makes you think I've got any spare cash?
What's all this, then?
Well, that proves my point. I spent all my reserves.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, you can believe whatever you like. The champagne was an investment I couldn't ignore, but it's now given me a cash flow problem.
All I want is what was agreed. If the wine bar makes a profit, I get a piece of the action.
The wine bar hasn't made a profit. I keep on telling you that. And life's a bitch.
You should have said. You could have had a couple of hours off.
Nah, you're OK. I Dave Secknam. Do you know something, Jack? Planning our Linda's wedding's the best tonic that could have happened for Jan. It's given us something to put a mind to.
Well, I wish I could find something to put our Robert's mind to.
Well, what's up? Pining for his mate Andy?
Worse than that, he won't even talk to me now.
Kids can be cruel, mate.
Yeah, but is he right? Maybe I never should have sent Andy back.
You did the right thing, so stop blaming yourself. You've done everything humanly possible for the lad.
Yeah. But is that enough?
Looks like you've been burning the candles at both ends.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like you've had one night call too many.
Well spotted. And to be honest, it's all getting a bit much for me.
Well, are you sure you can manage without me for a couple of hours this afternoon, then?
No, now you mention it. Relax, I'm joking. You deserve a successful wedding, and I wouldn't dream of robbing you of it.
Hiya. You ready, love? She's been ready since 8 o'clock this morning.
Right, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's great.
Say please, then.
Yes, brilliant.
Satisfied?
I will be when Scott's settled in tomorrow.
Look, do I have to come? I mean, you're only dropping him off.
I know. I just thought we could make a day of it. You know, have a spot of lunch.
Well, who's going to look after the shop?
No one. We shut it.
Nah, sorry, Viv, it don't make no sense. What's the difference if I say goodbye to Scott here or 200 miles down the M1, eh?
Looks like it's just you and me, kid.
It's OK, Mum.
Oh, Faye, nice to have you back.
Glad to be back, Victor. I'm looking for something romantic.
You found him.
I meant to eat. Something that'll gently stimulate Steve's taste buds tonight.
How about some seafood, eh? Now then, we got big chunky fish like salmon steaks or whitebait, nature's little tiddlers.
And he's an expert when it comes to little tiddlers. I'm off.
Where you going to now?
Breath of fresh air.
What's popping out for air?
She obviously hasn't got your stamina, Vic.
Thank you. Shall we?
Remember, Mum, the manager's a friend of Terry's cousin.
Right. Oh, it's not the wedding day that counts, it's the days after.
You don't have to tell me. I don't even know what we're doing here.
Well, it was old Linda's suggestion. After all she'd been through, hadn't the heart to say no.
Mum, I'm proud of you.
Rachel, I'll serve you in a minute.
Actually, Alan, I need a word.
Well, you'll have to come back later. Susie isn't in yet, and as you well know, we're short-staffed.
It's very important. Please? Alan, I've made a mistake.
About what?
I'd like my job back.
Out of the question.
Look, I know what it's like to be let down, believe me, I do.
Just a minute, Liv. You cannot go round changing employers like fashion accessories.
I know, and I'm sorry.
I need staff that I can rely on.
And you can rely on me if you give me one more chance.
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Fine. Well, it looks like you could do with some help now, and I'm volunteering. My treat.
Sure.
Oh, Liv could do with a pint.
Church Action Group business.
What?
Now.
Oh, back room.
Hi, Susie.
Susie, you're late.
What's this? Would you jump in my grave as quick? You made me a promise.
What are you talking about?
You've given Rachel my job.
Rachel offered some help and you weren't here at the time.
You don't have to explain I quit.
No, just a minute, Susie. You've got the wrong end of the stick.
You owe me for a pair of tights and all.
I can't believe one lousy day's takings is more important than our Scott's big day.
Well, I thought you were just going to drop him off.
I know, but what's one day?
Well, a lot to Sole Trader. You should know. Sorry, committee business.
It's an emergency.
Right, but we do have a full bar.
I'll be out in 2 shakes.
Oh, while I remember, I think it's high time you looked into Eric Pollard's business activities in the village hall.
We'll consider it on the next full agenda. Come here. Look, why don't I come with you? We could meet up after you drop Scott off.
What you mean, have a meal or something? Make an evening of it?
If you can square it with Vic.
What time will you have to be back?
11 o'clock. Next morning.
How long are you going to be doing this?
Till about tea time, probably.
No, I mean, how many years are you going to be mowing the lawn and shoveling dirt?
Even Richard Branson started off as a tea boy, mate.
Oh.
You see, I've got plans, mate. I might not look as if I'm doing much here, right? But really, I'm working on more important things, mate, up here.
You've been on them magic mushrooms again?
You'll see. I'll be running this place soon, as Frank Tate's right-hand man.
Oh, yeah, I bet you will.
Well, you're still square bashing.
Yeah, well, at least I'll be square bashing all round the world. I mean, think about it. All them women, every stopover.
So you want Miss Emmerdale, then?
You must be joking. I'd be glad to get away. Anything for a quieter life.
What could be quieter than this?
I was talking about my old man. I mean, him and my mum are always arguing about me. At least I won't have an excuse anymore.
You're a waste of space, Scott Windsor. But I'll miss you, though.
Hey, with that huge discount, we'll be able to afford at least 7 people to the reception, including bride and groom. Hey, do you want to drive?
Yeah, all right.
You okay, Mum?
Oh, believe me, if me and your dad had the money, we'd have booked it straight away. Oh, you'd think after 25 years we'd have enough cash put by for our daughter's big day.
Well, listen, I've still got some of Kim's money left if...
I know you mean well, love. But the last thing we want to do is fall back on Kim Tate's mucky cash.
Seen Sean?
Hey?
Time is money, Betty. Has nobody shown you how to butter bread more efficiently?
I'll butter you from head to toe if you don't get out of my kitchen.
Promises, promises. Ah, there you are.
Me first.
You're not going to start whinging on about your share of non-existent profits.
Will you hear me out?
Listen, you hear me out. You obviously have no idea about market trends or even financial planning.
Maybe not, but I do know that you coined it in during the holiday season.
Well, all the more reason for you to pull your horns in for the quieter winter periods.
There's a simple way we can settle this.
Really?
Yeah. I get to see the books. Is that a problem, Eric?
I sometimes wonder whether men ever notice manicured nails.
I wouldn't know. But you're certainly covering all your bases for your quiet evening for two.
I'm only pleased you could fit me in.
I was supposed to be at the wall back.
Oh? Susie?
I don't believe it. Haven't you done enough?
Look, I know what it might have looked like this lunchtime, but the last thing that Mr. Turner wanted was your resignation.
Is he feeling guilty then?
Susie, it was a misunderstanding.
Mr. Turner wants both of us to work behind the bar, as long as we can sort out the details.
So you back in business then, Rachel? I'm glad you found something more suitable.
Anyhow, I promised Mr. Turner I'd have a word with you. Maybe give him a ring?
I'll think about it. Cheer up.
I wish you wouldn't keep saying that.
We'll find the money.
Or that. Do you have any idea how much the average wedding's supposed to cost these days? £5,000.
Yeah, but that's with a coach and horses and honeymoon in Barbados. You don't want to act like that.
Look, it makes no difference. With the pittance we've got to put by, there isn't even going to be a wedding.
Betty, look, I better get going. I'll get this. It's the least I can do.
Well, how did it go?
Another bill. If only you knew how expensive it was to run a business.
Well, that's window dressing as far as I'm concerned, Eric. But the truth will come out as soon as I get to see those books.
Ah, a slight hitch. I rang my accountant. He's on holiday.
Oh, how very convenient, Eric.
Oh, Kathy. My share of the electricity bill.
Oh, right. Every penny helps.
Yeah, that's just what I was saying to our friend Sean. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd think he was trying to hustle me for some cash.
Nearly. Sorry, Rachel. Not quite with it today.
You look a bit rough. You all right? Susie's had me pubbing and clubbing it. We got back at 3:30 this morning.
Ouch.
Can't stay awake, so I've done my rounds. I intend to grab a quick snack and then I'm going to go home and sleep.
Have you been home recently?
No, why?
Susie's got the place looking like a Hollywood beauty parlour.
Spare me the details.
Rachel, wait. Look, I apologise about this morning. I was trying to spare you a red face.
Well, I'd hate to be there when you really wanted to embarrass someone.
I still want you to work for me. I just need to sort it out with Faye.
Steve, get knotted.
It says here that you've got to be there by midday.
Can we leave early? I mean, I don't want to be late. End up peeling spuds on my first day.
Hiya.
Hello, love. Hi.
Guess what? We're doing Hamlet and Jane Austen this term.
Since when has your sister been a swot?
And we've got this really cool English teacher, Mr. Bainbridge.
Mystery solved.
I can really relate to him, Mum. He's tall and he's got a really cute smile.
Hey, you sitting us off tomorrow?
He's come round quick.
Yeah.
Of course. Got some homework to get out the way.
OK, love. Now then, how about we all go out for a burger or something to celebrate Scott's joining the army?
Scott's leaving us, Dad. We won't see him for yonks. What's there to celebrate?
Yeah, well, you know, I don't mean celebrate. I mean, well, you know what I mean.
The good news or the bad news? The Briscoe share price has gone through the floor.
Good job we didn't buy any.
No, but some of our clients did.
What's the good?
Frank Tate wants to talk to you about an investment project. I did a great job enrolling him.
Did you also tell him how you humiliated his daughter-in-law, Rachel?
Why the hell did they have to be related to each other? Will you forgive me? Now listen. I'm going to run you a nice hot bath, and while you're relaxing, I'm going to cook us some pan-fried salmon and couscous.
Hey, New York's just hotting up.
So am I. You know, when I was in Leeds, I got to thinking just how much I missed you.
Is that why you took the car? For something to remember me by?
I was confused. No, not anymore.
Coffee?
OK. I promise not to slag off Rachel. Well, not this evening, anyway.
What's she got to do with anything?
I'm determined to make this work, Steve. Us. Living in Emmerdale. And the business.
Still lots of tourists hanging about. Could be another good evening for us.
I hope it goes well for you.
Don't like the sound of that.
Sorry for the short notice, Eric, but I've got to take off for a couple of nights. Personal business.
Hey, wait a minute. You can't just stroll in here 25 minutes before opening time and say you're pushing off for a few days.
I just did.
Oh, Well, let me remind you that this is your livelihood you're messing around with.
There are more important things in life, Eric. See ya.
Is this a private disagreement, or can anyone join in?
Can you believe this Chalmers pushing off for a few days just like that?
Sean, what's going on?
I'm sorry about lunchtime.
Oh, that's all right. Just a little misunderstanding. And thank you for coming in tonight at such short notice.
Do I ask how it went?
You can ask. What are we going to do, Biff? Anywhere that's half decent's way beyond our price range.
Oh, I knew this had happened. Should never have asked Terry's cousin's friend. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, Biff. Look, I've been thinking. Maybe we should wait till next year.
Al, I know that you've got Susie and Rachel back on board. I was just wondering if I could have tomorrow night off.
A committee business?
No, it's a rugby dinner with an overnight stay. Martin's asked me.
What, you tell me Martin fine?
Aye, that's why I can't say no, really.
Oh, well, I'm sure the girls and I can cope. Just try and enjoy yourself.
Of course he will.
Vic.
We're not putting back the wedding date just to please the guests. The whole point of getting married is to make us happy.
Yeah, you're right. It was a silly idea.
Yeah. So I guess the only thing we can do is hire a place we can afford.
What, you mean in here?
Well...
We are not holding our wedding reception in a pub.
OK. What about the village hall?
I used to go a lot of stag do's and club dinners in my youth. Marriage knocked all that on the head.
I'm sure.
You're a lucky man, Terry. Must be nice to be a free spirit.
Aye. It has its advantages.
Still, Viv and me will be slightly freer from tomorrow. We're saying goodbye to Scott. Thank God. Oh, that was a joke. With Scott away in the army, it might make things a bit easier between Viv and me. Could be the start of better times to come. Well, here's hoping, eh? Cheers.
Cheers.
Have one yourself.
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Well, make sure you have one for me tomorrow night, then.
Do you honestly want us to celebrate the most important day of our life together in a poky village hall sitting around trestle table on hard-back chairs?
No, of course not. You deserve more than that. Somehow I'll make us proud. I promise.
It is not a request. It is a demand. I want to know where you're going. That's so flaming urgent.
Eric, will you let me handle this?
I think you'd better, before I really lose my rag.
So, aren't you going to give me some sort of explanation? I think...
No. It's personal. And I've got to go tonight.
And that's it?
Yeah. Look, I'm sorry this has come out of the blue, but I only found out I had to go today. Look, Kathy, I could feed you any cock and bull story you like, but I don't want to lie to you. I'll be gone a few days, but I'll be back. I promise. And that's it.
I thought you were committed to this business, Sean.
Oh, I am.
Then you don't know what the word commitment means.
I said I'd be back.
It's not good enough. The way you're behaving, there might not be a job for you to come back to.
Well, maybe I shouldn't bother coming back at all.